to the Manifesting You YouTube channel. This is your June 2016 Law of Attraction general reading for the sign of Gemini. So just to emphasize, this is a general reading. I do offer more personalized readings on my website. And this is for the Law of Attraction for those who are currently utilizing it or desire to in their life. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, Gemini, so for the month of June, we have the Three of Wands, and this card represents development. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're in a starting to bring about your dreams and your intentions. I feel that many of you have started that process. You already know what you're working on, but you're taking it to the next level. So I feel that you've done some of the work. With this card, I feel that a lot of you are taking actions now. You're not just thinking about the ideas, you're actually taking actions. Because it's a 3, it shows me that it's still in the beginning stages of whatever these new, endeavors that you're doing. But this also tells me that you actually probably have had some things come to pass already. So it's not the initial just thought process of your ideas and your intentions. You've taken some action, you're having some results, but a lot of you are still in development of these new ideas, these new intentions that you are planning to manifest. As you can see, this guy, he's out doing the work. He's doing his labors. He's sowing his seed. It's wintertime. So the crop has not come in, and he knows this. He knows that in order to get a crop, he has to get out there every day, rain or shine, and plant his seeds. And because this is a fire energy, I feel that many of you are going to be busy this month. You're going to be doing the work. You're going to be taking those actions that are going to start, fertilizing, growing, planting your seeds. Basically, you're in the sowing process of your intentions and your desires. So many of you are taking action. You're no longer in the thinking thought process stage. You are actually doing what it takes to reach your goals and dreams. Also, so for some of you, this could be the month of June. You could have meetings. You could have interactions with others, talking about your plans. Brainstorming with others. What actions can we take? Correspondences. Some of you might be taking trips to go do something that's going to help with your goals and dreams. You also have an awareness. I feel like a lot of you have an awareness. It's heightened. Your mental perception is heightened. You're starting to really understand the exact course of action that you need to do in order to develop your goals and dreams. So like this guy, if he plants the wrong seeds, or if he does something on the wrong day, he may not get his exact result. And so I feel that many of you, your intellect is high right now, Gemini. You are doing the exact things that are going to yield the crop that you are intending. So you're not planting, pumpkin seeds to get, squash. You are planting those exact seeds that are going to yield what you need to produce the results that you want. So your awareness, your understanding is heightened this month. And your goals and your dreams are you're seeing clearly. I feel that many of you are seeing more clearly. And I know that that's probably a refreshing feeling for you, because the last month or so, I did sense a lot of scattered energies. Maybe it had to do with the Mercury in retrograde. Not all of you, some of you. But I do feel that you're seeing more clearly. I just feel like a lot of the bull crap is just got kind of cleared away. Thank goodness, right? You can see now what you have to do. You're clear on what steps you're going to have to take in order to accomplish your goals and dreams. Your mind, your intelligence, you're more focused, you're more discerning, so you're not going to waste as much time. And you're really in the month of June here, I feel that you're going to be in a positive pattern of progressing towards your goal. You're going to be progressing step by step, day by day, skill by skill, tool by tool, person by person. It's going to, you're going to start linking in those chains to get to your outcome. And like I said, for some of you, some of the goals have already been realized. You might already have a little bit of a crop coming in. It is still in the beginning stages, and there's definitely more work ahead of you, and you know that, but you're okay with that. You accept that because you know that you're heading in the right direction. So very exciting for you. As far as what you're valuing and what you are identifying with in yourself and others, we have the Temperance card. And I feel that this is a beautiful energy for you. This is about moderation. This is about reflection. This is about harmony. This is about balance. And so I feel that you've realized that being scattered or, having your energy in too many different places, you just get tired. It's confusing. It's, it kind of keeps you distracted. And I feel that many of you are over that. You're like, okay, you know what? If I really want to get this done, I have to calm myself down. I have to come to this centered place where I'm really going to focus my energies. If I need to take time out to reflect, because this is kind of about taking time out to reflect. So I feel that some of you have taken that time out. You have really balanced your energies. So you might work hard, but then you're going to balance your energies by, having a day off or going to lunch with friends or just doing something where your mind can really like calm down and cool down and slow down. And so I feel that this is what you're going to be utilizing in the month of June. You're not going to get to the point where you're just, your head is spinning with so many ideas that it's just like, I don't even know where to start. I don't feel like you're going to be doing that. I feel like you're going to be valuing this time. You're going to value your downtime. You're going to say that it's okay for you to have moments of calmness and of rest and of, you're going to allow yourself to do that. And that's a beautiful thing, because sometimes I think that we feel like we always have to be doing something and that we're not allowed to have that calmness and that peace. But I really feel like this is the key to why you're doing so well, Gemini, is because you are harmonizing, you are balancing yourself, you are moderating yourself. You're not just like burning yourself at both ends, mentally and physically. And this also tells me that water could be very therapeutic for you this month. So swimming, going to the river, going to the beach, just having a time to just, reflect and cool off and mentally just calm your thought processes. So you're really going to be identifying with this month, and maybe you could be hanging out with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or just enjoying the calming energy of water. Okay, so what to look out for, the obstacle for the month. We have the 8 of Swords, and this is all about a very powerful conversation that has to be had. Okay, so this is a confrontation, and it has to do with words, and it's something though that's very necessary. So I don't know if this is a conversation that you need to be having with someone in your life, or I mean, and this could even apply to yourself. Maybe there's a serious conversation you have to have with yourself. But whatever this is it's going to be powerful. It's an intense moment, whatever this is. It's dramatic. It's, as you can see, I mean, it's like the rain just dumps and pours. So whatever this conversation is it's going to pack a punch. It's going to pack some power. You might have to have this conversation with someone else. Maybe it's in regard to business. Maybe it's in regard to a relationship. Maybe it's a family member or friendship. But some words have to be said. And because it's a sword, it's going to affect change. It's going to create separation, or something dramatic. A shift is going to happen. But I feel that this might be coming to you, or this might be something that you need to do, Gemini. And it might be a challenge. This is in the obstacle challenge position, but I don't want you to be afraid of it, because sometimes these things have to happen in order for us to kind of move forward or move on. And you're obviously progressing. You're obviously making changes. And so when we start changing, when we start focusing and really start clearing our mind and our focus, the stuff that's not working for us, or the relationships or the situations, you know, those are going to come to the surface. And so I feel like something's going to come to the surface. This could be with another air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini as well. And it could be a conversation that needs to happen, and it's going to bring about change. It's going to bring about a dramatic shift. It's going to cut through the bull crap, basically. It's going to cut through anything that has been muddled or been confusing. It's going to clear the air. It's going to clear that. But it's going to be intense. And so that's going to be the challenge for you this month for some Geminis, to either have this conversation or this conversation is coming to you. And as far as the actions, okay, so we're getting kind of the same message here. We have the Three of Swords, the actions to take. This is separation. So the Three of Swords, I feel that, wow, Gemini, okay. This is about delays and separation. And so whatever this conversation is going to probably create a delay or separation. The thing is it may not be permanent. This doesn't always mean a permanent separation, but it means that something is going to, you know, lovers, friendships, business, there's going to be a delay in communication. There's going to be a delay in arrival, breakups, incompatibility. So I'm sensing that whatever this conversation is with whoever, there's an incompatibility that's happening with someone in your life, and it's going to cause a separation. You might even feel that your actions, your efforts to have fixed the situation have been useless to this point, or they're just useless, that there's too many differences with this person or this situation to rectify, that you've tried to make it work. But a conversation has to be had, and it's going to result in a separation or a delay. There could be some emotions. There could, you know, I'm seeing these two cards here, and I'm sensing stormy emotions, like a storm, a quarrel, but this is going to pass. It's not going to be all month long, but there's something that has to happen here. Because, and the reason why, Gemini, is because of this, because you're making the progress. You have put things into action now, and, you know, it's the whole cause and effect thing. You know, you change. Once you change, things around you start to change. So I feel like there's someone or something in your environment that is not, it's not resonating with your energy anymore, and it's going to come to the surface for some of you this month. Because also, this is what you're valuing. You're valuing this calmness. I mean, this lady is chilling by the water. She is calm, she's relaxed, she's refreshed, she's peaceful, she's divinely guided. And so some of you you're intuitively or subconsciously, you're wanting this. You're wanting to clear out whatever isn't serving you. So don't be afraid of these things. Don't be afraid of whatever this conversation or this departure, this separation is. I want to encourage you. It may not be permanent. This may be temporary, because we have the storm here. Storms don't last forever. It could be just a couple of days. It could be a week. But sometimes, in order to make progress, we have to separate. Sometimes distance is a good thing. It can make you see more clearly. It can make you appreciate someone else. So as far as the right attitude to have for yourself and for others, we actually have the Emperor. And this makes sense because this is a fire energy, but it's a fire energy that is authoritative. So Gemini, you're meant to seriously find a block of cement and sit on it. Meaning, don't move. Do not let anyone change your mind. Do not let anyone convince you of who you are, what you're doing, what your intention is. This guy, I love this guy because he's so stubborn. He's stubborn, but he's stubborn in a good way. He knows who he is. He's authoritative. This is a masculine energy. So females, you're not meant to just, you know, be nice. You're meant to stay strong in who you are, be full of self-respect and authority of yourself and your path, and know that this is who you are. You're not moving from what you've intended to do. So your highest intentions, those things that you know you're supposed to do, Gemini, You need to stick with it. And this guy, he doesn't care how long it takes. He's got the watch in his hand. He doesn't care if it takes all year. He's going to sit there. So I really feel strongly that for whatever reason, you're meant to stand firm, stand true to your convictions. Don't let other people influence you. Don't care what they think, because in the end, they're going to respect you. They're going to respect you. They're going to, when you have your boundaries in very firm places, people are going to respect them. And so maybe that's what this is about. Maybe there's something with boundaries with somebody that they have not been respecting your boundaries, and you've had enough, and you're being asked, in order to move forward in your life, to get to where you want to go, you might have to have those conversations that are uncomfortable, but you have to speak your truth. You have to be firm. It might cause a quarrel. It might cause a separation. But you know what? At the end of the day, you're going to be harmonious. You're going to be at peace with yourself because you're doing the right thing. And the universe is just saying, stay strong. Don't give up. Don't give in. This isn't a time to be, caring about what that other person is feeling. I mean, because this guy is he's very objective. He's very rational. He's very logical. He's not emotional at all. So don't let someone pull your headstrings or, take advantage of you. You kind of have to go the other route this month, where you're going to stand true to who you are and your convictions. Now is the time to stand firm, to be rational, to be objective, to be your own authority, to stand firm in it, and to not let anyone else, to find your inner strength, your inner power. All you need is God and yourself. That's all you need. And at the end of the day, the people that are meant to be in your path will stay there. The ones that are not, there might be a separation, but it will be temporary. But you know what? You're going to feel so much better because you're not going to have the baggage. Yeah, I'm sure this is resonating with certain Geminis. Maybe not all, but definitely getting a strong message. But I'm proud of you, Gemini, because you're making huge progress. And, it's a process. It is a process, my favorite word. Okay, so let's just recap before I get to the outcome here. So what many of you are desiring right now is progress, and what you're doing is progress. You have started new projects, and you're in a very intuitive, intellectual place. You are taking those perfect actions that are going to cause a harvest if you continue to plant and don't give up. So you're definitely have come a certain amount of the way with your projects, but there's still more work to do, but you're doing a great job. What you're desiring is harmony, is moderation, is calmness, is reflection, and peace. That's what you're identifying with right now. And as far as what the obstacle is, we have the Eight of Swords. There is a conversation that has to happen, or that might happen for some of you, that is going to be powerful. It's going to shed a lot of light on your situation. You've probably tried to already reconcile with this person or the situation, but it's going to feel like everything you try to do is just not going to work. That this is going to lead to a disagreement. So that's kind of the awareness, just to know that that is a possibility for some of you. However, it's going to shed light. It's going to clear the air, and it might cause a separation. It might cause a breakup, a disagreement. And so the universe says that if that separation happens, to be okay with it, to know that there might be delays in relationships, there might be separations, but it could be temporary or it could be permanent. And that feeling of friction or quarrel shall pass. As far as the attitude to take, we have the Emperor. And so you are being called to really be rational, to really not allow your emotions to rule your head, to stand firm in your convictions, in your truth, and to really stay true to yourself. And if you do all these things, Gemini, we actually have the Queen of Wands as the outcome. And this just tells me the Queen of Wands, I mean, she is super confident. She is a mover and a shaker. She is successful. She is friendly. She is helpful. This just tells me that you're going to manifest your highest and your best self. So for the Gemini, you're going to really start putting into the world your highest energy. You're going to have a fire about you. You're going to have a confidence about you. She's an entrepreneur. She's very successful. She's very wise. She's very intuitive. She's helpful to anyone that asks her, but she's busy. This tells me that you will have many opportunities, that people will be asking for your help, for your guidance. She's confident. You don't mess with this lady though. She's nice, but she's very confident, and she knows who she is. And she is a leader. She's sought after for advice. So my point is, Gemini, that it's really worth staying true to your path, and you're on the right path, and there's going to be some temptations as far as maybe conversations that have to be had. You know, there might be some changes, but just know that you're doing an amazing job and that all is well. So I really hope this has helped you. If it has, I would so appreciate if you would like and subscribe to this channel to ensure that you get all the messages, the tips, and the tools on how to manifest and be your highest and best self. And I appreciate you watching, Gemini. You have a beautiful rest of your day.